Hi guys, had a student of mine recently ask me if I could post a video about what to look for when he's buying a new guitar. This guy, he's trying to upgrade his gear, trying to get something better. He's been playing for a while, started with, the startups that we all start with. You go to like a Guitar Center, you go to your local shop and you get like an Epiphone for $100, or you get a Squire Strat for like $100, and it comes like with a package with a 10 amp and a cable and a case and all that kinds of stuff too. He's just looking to upgrade his gear. So I decided to share it with the world too. What you're looking for, there's a couple of things to think about when you're going to go buy a new guitar. You want to know what kind of styles are you going to play. Are you literally getting this for one style of music? Or do you want to be diverse? Do you want to play metal? Do you want to play classic rock? Do you want to play jazz? Are you playing classical music? What are you doing? Keep those things in mind. Do you want an electric guitar? Do you want an acoustic guitar? If you want an acoustic guitar, do you want steel strings or do you want nylon strings? Do you want it to be strictly acoustic or do you want it to be acoustic electric? If you're looking for an acoustic electric, do you want a tuner on your guitar built in? Do you want it to have tone knobs on it too? I say yes. It really helps to have that extra adjustments on your gear. Just to kind of, once it's going through the amp, you can adjust things. You usually have their settings right here. This is obviously not an acoustic guitar. But just saying. If you're buying an electric guitar, you want to think how many strings you're going to go with. You're going to go with 6, you're going to go with 7, you're going to go with 8. If you're just starting out and you're just upgrading your gear for the first time, I would stick with 6 strings until you learn where some of your notes are and you start to understand this whole complicated mess of guitar. Once you get through this mess, it becomes a lot easier, and 7 strings become a lot easier to deal with. 8 strings become a lot easier to deal with, and then you can really set yourself outside of the box. You can make yourself sound like nobody else is sounding when you know where your notes are on your guitar. Know where your notes are. I'll post a video a little bit later about that. But getting back to going to buy a guitar. When you buy this guitar, make sure that you look at everything on the guitar. For instance, you want to take it, turn it, look straight down the neck. Straight down the neck. To check and see if your neck is bending in any way, shape, or form. If it is, I would avoid buying that guitar. Completely. Because you're going to end up putting more money into it down the road to get it fixed. Especially if you're going and you're buying it for like $800. And then you got to turn around and throw another $100 into it just so you can play it initially. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of expression. Yeah. You also want to go to every single guitar shop that you can find. Play every single guitar. See which one feels right to you. See which one sounds right to you. See which one you connect with. All of those gear things I just talked about, those are important. Very, very important. But not as important as how the instrument feels in your hands, how it feels emotionally to you. This is a very, very personal and emotional type of expression. If you get something that you're not comfortable with and you're not happy with, you're not going to be able to efficiently and effectively express yourself through the tool. This is a tool. Tool, tool, tool. Music does not reside in here. It resides in here. In your heart, in your soul, in you. You are the one that is listening for things. You are the one with the imagination, with the creativity, with that spark that tries to manipulate the sounds. Okay? So, just breaking it down real simple at the end here. Things to look at when you're buying a guitar. Things to think about. Do I need an acoustic guitar? Do I need an electric guitar? If I get an acoustic guitar, do I need a steel string or do I need a nylon string? If I'm getting another acoustic guitar, do I want it to be acoustic electric, or do I want it to be simply straight acoustic? When you're buying an electric guitar, figure out how many strings you want. Test out the 7s, test out the 8s. Guarantee you, if you're just upgrading your gear for the first time, you're going to want to stick with a 6. I'm telling you, don't go too fancy right off the bat, or you will never learn the rudiments that you need to in order to efficiently and effectively express yourself. You want to go to every store you possibly can. Play every single guitar you possibly can. Go to the mom and pop shops. They usually have the better deals. They can usually order these things for you too at a cheaper price as well. Not saying that the big corporations don't have good things for you to buy, because they do, but they're not as flexible as mom and pop shops can be because they have overhead to think about. Alright, guys. Think about diversity too. If you want to play multiple styles of music, if you want to play jazz, if you want to play rock, classic rock, if you want to play metal, if you want to be diverse, I would suggest grabbing a Schecter. These guys I've been playing for a while now. I've been playing these for almost the last 10 years, and I've been able to do everything I've wanted with it. I get good jazz tones out of it. I get good metal tones out of it. I get great classic rock tones out of it as well. Any style I want to play, I can play with this Schecter. Alright, guys. Go out. Go play as many guitars as you can. Go play as many brands as you can. Think about your price range. And think about all the things we just talked about. Have a great day. Hope this helped. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop it in the box down here. If you want me to do a song, if you want me to teach you a song, drop the song in the box down here. If you want another technique video, or if you have any questions about music whatsoever, drop it down below. I'll give it a look, and I'll give you an answer. Alright, guys. That's all we got for today. Have a good weekend.